Hello, Aries. This is Mary Elizabeth with your March 2026 monthly general energy reading. This is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like a personal reading, you can find my information in the description. If you would like to donate, you can find my information in the description. Please like and share, follow, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So let us see what the energy of the month is for you, Aries. So it's Magician in the Mirror. So the Magician in the traditional tarot is you having all of the tools that you need to create a substantial foundation, a substantial life for yourself, right? You having this balanced energy. So when you see yourself in the mirror, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see, right? So what I'm asking is, if it wasn't for all the trials and tribulations that you've been through in your life, if you were to look at the perfect reflection of yourself, what would that look like? And Spirit is saying that in the month of March, you have the opportunity, the potential of putting that out there, be it physically, mentally, spiritual, or emotional. You have the opportunity of really becoming the person that you see. Let's get the book and read what the Magician in the Mirror is. All right, so the Magician in the Mirror is knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand, the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water, the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choices to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power, embrace your intuition, claim your power and embrace your intention in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny in the midst of the future will be clear into brilliant reality. And your affirmation is, I have the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. So this is your energy for the month of March, Aries. Let us see what your tarot cards are in the month of March. Look, the Magician and the Four of Wands. So there's some celebrating going on in the month of March. The King of Wands, that beautiful masculine energy of let's fucking go. All right, so I love the King of Wands because the King of Wands is all about that divine masculine energy of growth, of passion, of independence. The Ace of Wands is giving you multiple opportunities, multiple directions. Look at that yellow brick road. So there has to be a shift and a change. Remember when in the book it said to accept or dismiss? So this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to accept the shift, accept the change, accept the passion, accept the reality, accept the strength, accept the courage, accept the movement, accept the growth, accept the opportunities, the possibilities, the growth, the ascension, the fruit of your labor. I mean, this is about accepting the brilliance and beauty of what life is, what life should be. And that Knight of Cups energy is just filled with passion and compassion and empathy. And the Knight of Cups comes in to offer all of this love, all of this compassion, all of this empathy, all of this cup runneth over energy, right? So when we are in a place of exactly where we should be, things start moving, things start progressing, And we feel really good about ourselves mentally and emotionally and spiritually and physically. And so when we have this Magician in the mirror, and when we have that King of Wands energy and that Ace of Wands energy and that Knight of Cups energy, we're feeling good, we're looking good, we're filled with passion. We get up in the morning, our feet hit the floor, we're ready to go, we're dancing and singing our way through the day. No one can fuck with our energy, nor will we let anyone fuck with our energy. We find that duality. We recognize that even though we may be all different, even though we may all be different, we were presented here, put here, all the same. We are all divinely touched. We are all divinely created. And to be able to balance oneself on this tip of a wand, or balance oneself on the head of the majestic lion, or balance oneself on the back of a stallion. I mean, that takes precision, and it takes patience, and it takes determination. So for the month of March for you, Aries, I believe there is precision. I believe there is passion. I believe there is determination, and there is change. And the salamander, it is change. It can move from thing to thing to thing and fit into that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for you to keep your options open and to be available to fit in to all of these beautiful places and spaces, where you're going and what you're doing and how you're doing it. Let's see what your crystal is for the month of March. For Aries, the month of March. All right, so we have Charatite, transformation, insight, and courage. Charatite guides the soul through deep transformation, turning fear into courage and confusion into clarity. It nurtures emotional healing and awakens spiritual vision, inspiring acceptance and inner strength. This represents the third eye and the crown chakra. The third eye is that all-seeing, and the crown chakra is that connection to spirit. We can see on the crown chakra there's this beautiful divine light here. This represents the horoscope sign Scorpio or Sagittarius. You may have that in your chart, or you may know someone who is influential to you who is a Scorpio or Sagittarius. And this is an air sign. Airs are swords in the tarot, and swords are all about thoughts. So this is putting your thinking cap on, making plans. What am I doing? How am I doing it? Where am I going? We're not taking two, but we will. Well, okay, we'll take two. So we have this. Oh, we are plant. Oh, look at that! Seeds and buds. You're planting the seeds, and things are starting to grow. Oh my God! Seeds and buds. So you're planting the seeds for all of this amazing transformation and growth, and then you'll see yourself a little bit at a time start to shift and to grow into the person that you've always desired to be. Whatever part of your life that you wanted to shift and change, you are planting the seeds for that, and it's coming. Rebirth and rejuvenation. And speaking of planting the seeds, rebirth and rejuvenation, Magician in the mirror. I mean, come on. Planting the seeds. Yes, 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 we are. Thank you very much. Yes, we are. Because it says so right there. We are planting the seeds. And speaking of transformation, it is asked that you take notice, that you hold within you, that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open my life to the transformational energy of the divine. I embrace change with courage and clarity. One more card, and this is from the Spellcasting Oracle. It flew out of my hand across the room, bending over to pick it up, and we have clarity. I embrace change with courage and clarity, which is in the Charoite card. So you're not just planting the seeds, you are growing, you're spouting. There's rebirth, there's rejuvenation here. There is that yin and yang energy. There's foresight, but there's also connection to the divine that is helping you move through this time. 9 and 1 is 10. We have 10 here, which is transformational energy. So for you, Aries, this is going to be a huge month for planting new seeds, for change, for transformation, for growth, for opportunities. Please be open to it. Be open to the clarity that is presented to you in this reading. Be open to the change that is coming. Be open to traveling. Be open to experiencing new things, new opportunities, new possibilities. Allow yourself to shine. You deserve it. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Bye.